Welcome back, everyone, for our monthly Tech Trends update from the Itaú Private Bank International Strategy Team. My name is Niraj Patel, and I'm the Chief Equity Strategist at Itaú Private Bank. In this edition, we will discuss Meta Connect 2023 that just wrapped up and other news related to artificial intelligence, the U.S. government case against Amazon, some thoughts on the Chinese e-commerce companies making a bigger push in the U.S., recent projections on the obesity drug market, which has helped Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly shares, and lastly, markets and what to expect next. Meta just concluded their Meta Connect conference where they discussed details of their new Quest 3 VR headset, which ships on October 10th. It has a lighter design, mixed reality features, and a larger volume of games and apps. Meta also announced new AI products, which included a Meta AI chatbot assistant, as well as 28 AI personalities, with some of the personalities being played by famous people like Snoop Dogg and Tom Brady. The Meta AI chatbot will be available on WhatsApp, Instagram, and Messenger. Lastly, Meta announced an update to their Ray-Ban smart glasses, which are lighter than the previous version with better video and audio capabilities. The company is also integrating their AI features into their glasses and VR headsets. Next, we got an update from Microsoft as they made their new AI Copilot product available for Windows on September 26th, and the Microsoft 365 Copilot is going to be available on November 1st. Investors will be interested in the number of users for the new products launched by Microsoft. Lastly, regarding AI, Google Bard has expanded their chatbot Bard by giving it access to Google's full suite of products, including YouTube, Google Flights, and many more. As an example, it will enable users to plan for upcoming trips using all the flight data that Google carries. In the technology sector, we also got the highly anticipated Federal Trade Commission case against Amazon, with the FTC arguing that Amazon had harmed consumers and businesses in their e-commerce business with their monopoly powers. This has been somewhat known to be coming, so the market might have already been prepared for this announcement. Although the share price was volatile when the case was officially announced, as the head of the FTC was in the media discussing the merits of the case. Shortly after, Amazon came out with their own announcement on why they think the FTC case is flawed. Lastly, it is important to remember that this process can take years to resolve, so we'll have to wait to see how this case progresses. In the US, as we head into the holiday season, there has been a more aggressive push from Chinese e-commerce companies Temu, Shein, and TikTok to try and grow their market share. In the US, the companies have increased advertising spending to grow awareness, which should help companies like Meta. They are also discounting to try and increase market share. We'll have to see how this impacts traditional retailers as well as companies like Amazon. Changing gears to the healthcare sector, obesity drugs continue to increase in popularity, with Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly benefiting from the trend, but many more will undoubtedly benefit as new drugs are announced. We have seen some updated estimates from banks and consultants that the overall market by the end of the decade could be in the $80 to $120 billion range, which will clearly benefit the existing drugs, but the overall sector as well. There was also some interesting news in the aviation industry this month, as a small startup company called H2Fly had a milestone flight as they successfully piloted an electric aircraft powered by liquid hydrogen rather than gas. Since our last update, the tech sector has continued to be under pressure. The latest headwind has been the higher interest rates in the US, as we have seen interest rates move from roughly 3.5% during the late spring to over 4.5% towards the end of September. We will start to get third quarter earnings from companies during the middle to end of October, and we'll have to see if earnings results can help to shift the narrative away from the macro to how companies are doing on the earnings front. Thanks again for joining us to learn about some recent trends in the technology sector. We look forward to speaking to everyone again next month.